everybody? Welcome into HBCU Huddle. I am CJ. We're back live in the studio, joined alongside, as always, by Mike. Mike, what's going on?
Hey, good to be back, man. I was just saying that it felt like it's been a minute since we've been here, but we're here. You're here. Looking forward to a great show. And as always, man, check us out on Grind City Media. Download the app. HBCU Huddle is growing bigger and better every single week. Looking forward to another great show.
Ronnie's here also. Ronnie, what's good, dog?
What's
you survived
happening?
homecoming.
I did. Valley, we won by 45, baby. 45.
So she get 5 wins for that.
5 wins. I was just about to say it. You said it.
You and I both know.
5 wins.
You and I both know.
I get 5 wins, so I'm really up.
You and I both.
I'm over the 5.
You're not up. 1, 2.
They 500 now. They 5-5 on the year now when you count those 5 wins.
You and I both know that nobody should be playing that team.
Yeah.
Nobody should be playing Lincoln.
It was bad.
But I didn't put that stipulation on there, so we'll correct the graphic.
Yay.
Give Ronnie the 5 wins.
I'm counting that. Win is a win.
Well,
did Tuskegee win?
Huh?
Did Tuskegee win?
Man, we just 2 minutes into the show and it's getting spicy.
I missed y'all. I'm starting this.
Got a great show lined up for you guys today. We're going to preview the P&G Las Vegas Classic. Donal Ware is going to come on. He's going to help us break down the start of MEAC conference play. We've got a tremendous pick 6. I hope you guys like Brandy and Monica because that's going to be our pick 6 favorite Brandy Monica songs. We got all of that. There's some coaching changes going on in the SWAC, all of that, plus more to get to. Let's start with the game of the week this week. It is the P&G Las Vegas Classic, Jackson State versus Grambling State. Jackson State all-time record of 501, 338 and 22. Currently, they're 5-1. Fun fact, they're currently number 12 in the stats perform FCS top 25. Play to watch. Quincy Ivory, star defensive lineman for the Tigers, 9.5 tackles for loss on the year and 4.5 sacks. Pressure could force Grambling into some turnovers. They do have 6 interceptions so far on the season. On the other side of things, Grambling State, the Fighting Mike Wallace's all-time 534, 239, and 18. They're currently 4-3. Fun fact, home of the greatest bodybuilder ever, Ronnie Coleman. Shout out to Ronnie Coleman. Player to watch, Markel Linzer, coming off a 2-interception performance last time out against Arkansas Pine Bluff. In that win, leads the SWAC with 4 interceptions on the year. Mike, they're in Vegas. I was in Vegas September, late September for the Chris Brown concert. Was in Allegiant Stadium. I think I texted everybody. Mm-hmm. They had the advertisement up for this classic. So you had Jackson State and Grambling State up there in Allegiant Stadium. Mike, how you feeling about your Tigers' chances?
Hey, listen, last time these teams played, we know what happened, right? Listen, Jackson State is the defending HBCU national champions. The Grambling State Tigers are the defending intercontinental champions because we beat the team that won the championship. Listen, Grambling is having an up and down year as they always do, but for whatever reason, they find a way to play their best when they play against Jackson State. They did it last year. I think they're going to do it this year. We'll get to our picks, but I do think that this is going to be a phenomenal classic, phenomenal opportunity to send HBCUs and the culture into Las Vegas, a market that they're normally not there. And it's going to, I hope there's a great attendance. I know it's going to be a great show, and I hope it's a great game.
Yeah, the attendance thing, I'm curious about. We've seen things that aren't typically be low this season. The G-Ho, I felt like was a tad low here in Memphis. The Southern Heritage Classic as well was a tad bit low. I'm just curious. One of the things off of the field I'm most curious by is like what's attendance going to be like, because this is fun. This is, how often does your team get to go to Vegas and play one of the glamour cities in America and get to play? I would think that those who can will. I'm just not sure how many people can. Ronnie, you were down in Valley. Did you get a chance? Because we were all for that thriller of a football game, Alabama State, Jackson State, 2 weeks ago. The Jackson State ended up pulling out. Were you able to keep up with that at all?
Yeah, the Jackson State and the Alabama State game. Yeah. It was nice. It was a great game. Just seeing two teams clash, like them being the best in the SWAC, like that atmosphere was just different. It was different. I haven't seen anything like. I think they should have played in Vegas, but We love Grambling. We love Grambling. The question is, are Grambling fans going to travel? Because Jackson State fans travel.
They will.
They gonna travel,
Facts.
especially to Vegas.
Facts. Yep.
Will Grambling
and we know
travel?
many of them that's going.
Right?
I
know too many of them.
Yeah.
But will Grambling be traveling?
See, that's the thing. Grambling doesn't have a local fan base, right? It's more of a national school in the South. They're unlike a lot of other Southern institutions. Where Grambling is going to get its support from is a lot of Grambling alumni is from the West Coast in California. That's a short trip to Vegas. So Jackson State is going to probably have 3 to 4 times as many fans as Grambling, but Grambling will pick up some fans coming from out west to go see them. So we'll see, man. I just wanted to be a great game and something that we can build on. But to your point, CJ, attendance figures have been going down. They've been trending in the wrong direction or in a downward direction all across HBCUs. And it's not just one school or one particular region. It's across the board.
And I think we're going to see it across sports also. But that I'm just recklessly speculating here. Recklessly speculating. And I think there's absolutely a reason why that is. And the sooner the various athletic departments at the collegiate level and then some of these professional franchises figure it out, they'll be better served for it. I think this game comes down to how well Grambling State's defense can do holding Morgan and that explosive Jackson State offense. Morgan, since the sources told me,
you've been balling since your sources.
And since you made them video, them comments,
outstanding, dog.
He
Tremendous.
said stop playing on his top.
I'm done. I'm done. Never doubted you. But he's been truthfully one of the best players in all of the SWAC and all of HBCU football, and he's been up there as far as FCS goes as well. How do you think Mike Grambling fares holding him in check?
Well, last season, and all I can go by is last season, right? That's the only time that these two teams ever played was last season, right? Grambling forced 4 or 5 turnovers, if I remember correctly. Fumbles with Jackson State backed up in their territory, interceptions, and they had to create extra possessions and extra opportunities. You just talked about the player to watch for Grambling is leading, the SWAC in interceptions. Forced turnovers. Jacobian doesn't make that many mistakes with the ball. We will get pounded if we just let them run up and down the field. So we got to get strip fumbles, interceptions, turn the ball over, jank the game up, make it a janky type game, and then figure out a way to stay close to the end.
So y'all need a lot of big time plays, basically.
Yeah. Field position changing plays for sure.
Ronnie, you want to go to picks?
Yeah, I do.
Let's go to picks.
She's coming off a win. Ronnie got a different glow when she's coming off a win.
Let's look at these records. Here's everyone's records before we get going through with this week's picks. I am 50-19. Mike is 48-21, and Ronnie is now 41-33. Because we're giving her the 5. We're giving her the 5.
X out.
We're giving her the 5.
Just say honorable mention
41 and 30. I got to make that accounting right.
That's where Ronnie sits. And hey, Valley's got another chance to try and get one against a gettable Alcorn State. So gettable.
We gonna get them.
All right. Well, let's go to the picks. Before we get to that game, let's start with the P&G Vegas Classic. Grambling State taking on Jackson State in Las Vegas. Everybody? Mike is on Grambling. No.
They trolling.
That's messed up, Kyra.
That's messed up, Kyra. That ain't right, Kyra.
Kyra don't got to troll like that, Mike. I want you to remember that next time you being nice to Kyra.
Hey, listen to how he's coming off now, right? Last time we blamed him, he's making sure it ain't him this time.
I got it in my notes.
Of course I'm going Grambling. Of course I'm going Grambling. But I you know what? That probably is how I feel. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. If I had to put money on it, that's what I'm putting. I'm putting money on Jackson State. But I got to go Grambling, man. Hey, win, lose, or draw, I got to go Grambling. So that's why I'm picking them.
Magic City Classic is next up. Alabama State and Alabama A&M are taking on one another. Ronnie, who do you like in this matchup?
Alabama State. Oh, we got all 3 again. Alabama State. I still believe in Andrew Body. That was a good game versus Jackson State.
Great game.
But still, I don't think Alabama A&M.
That loss, Mike.
Yeah.
Let's say everything holds. Everybody remains what they are right now. If they're bad, they're bad. If they're average, they're average. If they're good, they're good. If they're great, they're great. Everything holds right now. Does Alabama State have a case for postseason play.
Great
FCS
question.
playoff
Great. I was
spot.
just thinking that they have to win out, and then they will get an at-large, right?
Okay.
Just because at the end of the day, if your resume only has your two losses, your two losses are to FCS UAB, right? FBS UAB, and then the number top 15 team in on your level. So they got to win out. If they can win out, I think they do get a case for that. One quick question though, man, because remind me why that game ended as a 1-point game. How did that game end? Why did they were on the goal line down 1?
They threw, if I recall correctly, so much stuff has happened. I've been in Orlando, but so much
Remind me
stuff.
how to, and we'll move on with the picks in a second, but I just got to remember.
Alabama State, Jackson State scores, takes the lead.
Right.
Alabama State drives down the field, gets into the red zone. I think they get into the side to 5.
Yeah.
Time is winding down, though. They get one more play. I think they end up doing a pass play that ends up resulting in a throw to the flat, hoping a guy can make a couple of dudes miss and get into the end zone, ends up getting run out of bounds, and that's the ball game.
So that's what I thought. I remembered that play. I remember seeing that play. And you're right. That last play was horrible. Why not kick the field goal and win it?
I don't know if they were down 1. I think they might have been down they were down a score. They might have been down 4, maybe 5.
I thought it ended with. I thought it was a 1-point game. We'll check on that in a second, though. But something was crazy about that. I know, the last play was a horrible play. But anyway, if Alabama A&M has a chance to pull a major upset is this weekend, I think we'll see if Alabama State is just shook from that loss. Mm-hmm. They had a week off. Let's see if they're shook from that loss. But this is, if you're going to get them, you get them this week. But I think we're all aligned right there with Alabama State taking it.
They were down 4.
Okay.
Jackson State won 38-34, so they had to.
Okay. They had to go. Okay.
They couldn't just get a score.
That makes sense.
Another big game this week. SEAC.
Yeah.
Albany State, Benedict. Those two face off. Albany's 422 yards per game and 38 points per game leads the SEAC. The Golden Rams also allowing 13 points per game. That's the least in the SEAC. This is a matchup of the best scoring defenses in the conference. Best 2 teams in the conference. Who do you like, Mike?
Man, I'm gonna go with my man Quinn Gray. I'm Quinn Gray till the end of the till it's off the table, man. And Quinn Gray is former quarterback at FAMU. I covered him when he was at FAMU, and I also covered him when he was in the NFL. I love what he's doing at Albany State. I think they knock it off and get the inside track for that championship.
Ronni, you're also on those Golden Rams. Why?
Yeah, Albany State been scoring real high this season.
Yes.
Like you said, they've been keeping them to a minimum. I think last week was their homecoming, and I think they won by like 20+ points. So I look forward to seeing them again this upcoming week.
Albany, I think, was Benedict. Albany's homecoming was also last week. They played Tuskegee and won 7-3.
Oh, yeah. Y'all lost.
So
You lost.
That's the bigger point. That's the bigger. See, you corrected her and then got caught
you
up.
Lost.
That's the
7-3. Y'all couldn't score. Y'all couldn't score no more after that field goal.
That couldn't score before the field goal the first half. Couldn't score anything after the field goal.
It was a 40-yard field goal, though.
What?
It was 40 yards. He kicked it from.
Oh, okay.
He kicked it from 40 yards.
I'm sorry. We get extra points for 40 yards.
No.
All right. So it was only 3 points. Listen, this is why I'm going with Benedict.
All right.
Because Albany State struggled to score against Tuskegee and struggled to move the ball against Tuskegee. 3 scoreless quarters against those Golden Tigers. Run game dominated, but they averaged under 3 yards per completion, just 69 yards completion against Tuskegee. This is a high-powered offense, but they ran into Tuskegee and couldn't do much of anything. And guess what? Benedict ain't. Benedict ain't Tuskegee.
No.
They different. And so I think that Benedict will go out there and take care of business. This should be a really, really fun defensive battle and matchup. Bowie State takes on Virginia Union this week. Virginia Union leading the CIAA, averaging about 484 yards per game. That's good for 4th most in all of Division II football. Mike, who you got?
Usually I would go, Virginia Union on that one, and we are going Virginia Union on that one. Bowie State's had some great seasons though, and I remember, that team was back to back to back, always getting into the playoffs. But right now it's Virginia Union's time. They seem to have recovered from earlier this season, and then on both sides of the ball they're pretty dominant.
Yeah, right now they 6-1 overall, but they 4-0 in conference. I just don't think Bowie State will even give them a chance.
Yeah, I'm with both of you guys on that one. Next game up, Western Illinois takes on Tennessee State. Tennessee State, fresh off of a win over Howard. Ronni, Who you like?
Reggie Barlow, TSU, the Grasshoppers. We going for you.
They don't hop backwards, do they?
They don't hop backwards. We move forward, man. We move forward.
Man, they finally did hop forward after so many losses, man. That was a bad loss for Howard. Even though you're on the road at Tennessee State's homecoming. Encouraging win for Tennessee State. And let's see if they can win 2 in a row at home on their home floor. The Leathernecks are struggling, though. That's the only reason why I'm giving Tennessee State the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, I'm not giving them the benefit of the doubt. Tennessee State is struggling also.
They
that
are.
game notwithstanding. I'm going with Western Illinois in that matchup. MEAC conference play gets started this week. In October, dang near November, but whatever. Delaware State, North Carolina Central, battle of the 2 highest scoring offenses in the MEAC and 2 of the top 15 scoring offenses in the nation. Marquise Gillis for the Fighting Kyras, having a good season, averaging over 100 yards rushing per game, 5 touchdowns on the season. Ronnie, who we taking?
I'm sorry, Kyra. Every time I go against NCCU, they win. I got to catch up. So no Fighting Kyras for me. Not this week.
Nobody on the Fighting Kyras.
It broke my heart to have to pick against the Fighting Kyras. It really did, man, because, DeSean Jackson, I think he's the MEAC Coach of the Year. He's the Black College Coach of the Year so far. But they just, Central and what Coach Oliver and those guys are doing right now, they're on a different mission right now. Like they're not trying to lose before they get to the Celebration Bowl. They're on a mission to get back, and I think they start again with this big-time win.
I'm with all of you guys. Sorry to Kyra and the Hornets. We'll talk more about DeSean Jackson and the job he's done later on in the show. South Carolina State going to Norfolk to take on the Spartans. Mike, you're on Norfolk State. Why?
They got to get one. I said it at the beginning. They're at home. They're at home. And if Mike Vick is going, like we talked about it, at some point he's got to do something to galvanize, to show results. This is the one time that they have a chance to get it. South Carolina State is really, really good. If you're going to prove something this year, it's now or never, because now you're in conference season and there ain't no gimmies the rest of the way.
I just feel like Norfolk State haven't just been disciplined enough this season. A lot of penalties throughout the games that they've played. And South Carolina, they've been playing really good this season. So South Carolina for sure.
Next up, Allen takes on the Golden Tigers of Tuskegee. Ronnie, who you like in this one?
Tuskegee.
All right.
CJ, man, listen.
Don't put this on me.
Listen, man.
I can't deal with this type of pressure, Mike.
What happened, man? It seems like every single week they get a little bit worse, right? Every week they figure out a way to not score or not defend or not look as strong as that team that I thought I was watching in the first 3 weeks of the season.
There's an art to winning, right? We break these games down and we talk about statistics and things of that nature. So I can tell you Tuskegee's only averaging 17 points per game, and it kind of starts there. But you got to know how to win. It doesn't matter how many points you average. It doesn't matter how many yards you gain. It doesn't matter how many yards you hold your opponent to. The only stat that matters is the score at the end of the game. And there's a toughness and a knowledge and a skill that comes with winning. And I think Tuskegee right now, they're going through some changes coaching-wise. First-year head coach, if I remember correctly, and they're struggling to figure out a way to win, to get over that hump. Where it's hey, we're in these games. Can we just get over the hump? They've been in every game but the Jackson State and Benedict game.
Right.
And it's okay, what needs to be done to get over the hump? I think Arkansas Pine Bluff has some of that right now as well, where it is, hey, you guys are in games. How do you close the game out? How do you get the job done? How do you finish? Coach Hampton, when we talked to him at SWAC Media Day, brought up finishing. Right. How do you finish? We talked to Eddie George a couple of years ago at Tennessee State, and finishing was the mantra, and he was having dudes after walking through, running down the field, no defense, just, hey, here's a handoff that should go 3 or 4 yards. He had everybody running through the back of the end zone, not the front, the back of the end zone, because finishing is what is important. In fact, he was so obsessed with finishing, I did a mic check. I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Courtney gave me the thumbs up, said we're good. He said, finish that. My ball, 8, 9, 10, right? That. There's something to be said about that. Now, I know I just said Tuskegee only averages 17 points per game, but Allen is allowing 35 points per game. So,
this is winnable. It's gettable.
This is a game where that offense comes to life. Whatever.
You gonna put your money on it?
Hell no. FAMU takes on Southern. Southern got a new coach. Who we like?
Ooh, man, this was before the coach. I think our picks went in before Graves got fired. But I'm glad I still picked Southern because our boy is going to have them young men's ready, boy. He's going to have them young men's. He's getting the Gatorades
at the Kroger's right now. Shout out to Coach McNair, man. Glad he's back here coaching.
I got Southern in this one, and the Rattlers are struggling. You know what? Before the coach got fired, I did say, and the reason why I put that game on our picks this week is because I said the loser is going to get fired. Mm-hmm. The loser of this game will get fired probably right after the game. And Southern beat me to it.
Fam, you mess around and lose this. Coach Coley might be next up.
Yeah,
Valley!
Coming out for Big Dub. I have to introduce it. Coming out for Big Dub, Valley versus Alcorn State University. Who you got, Mike Wally?
You know who I got.
I see who you got.
You know who I got,
I'm not even looking on this side.
You ain't got to look. That's the no look. She got the no look confidence in Valley now.
I'm not worried about this man over here.
I'm going Valley all day, Valley every day, Valley by 40.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
CJ.
Yes.
I want to skip your part anyway.
Yes. That's fine. Just so because everybody's not watching, so for the people listening, I took Alcorn State. We got to get to a break. Donal Ware is going to come up on the other side. You listen to HBCU Huddle right here in the Built Ford Tough Studios, right here on Grind City Media.
Jeff Dunham, Artificial Intelligence, his all-new tour.
You're the other white meat. How can you be so smart on one hand and so stupid on the other? Well, you're half of it. I realize I could have avoided all this years ago with one simple word. I do not. Silence!
Don't miss a Memphis. Friday, April 10th, FedEx Forum. Tickets on sale Monday, September 29th at jeffdunham.com.
Nate Bargatze.
Look, I say a lot of dumb stuff. I try to keep it in front of large groups. Seems to go better that way.
Big Dumb Eyes World Tour.
When you say something dumb one-on-one, it's a lot for that person. I'll say it, then I can just feel that they feel the weight of my life on their shoulders.
Tickets and info at NateBargatze.com. Don't miss the Big Dumb Eyes World Tour. Nate Bargatze.
Catch us if you can at Southland Casino Hotel and win your share of up to $1.8 million in free play and prizes. Join us for drawings every Saturday in May, June, and July. Each month, over 900 winners will take home free play or drive off in a new car or motorcycle. Be there for all 6 grand finale drawings and try to catch us if you can, only at Southland Casino Hotel. Must be 21 up. Play responsibly. For help quitting, call 800-522-4700.
You ready? I've been ready. What are we waiting for?
Grizz Nation, don't foul out on dinner plans. Hit Sticks Express in downtown Memphis instead. Fresh hibachi, steak, shrimp, sushi tacos, and yes, our legendary sake slushie to keep things cool. Order online with code STIX901, STIX901, and knock 10% off your tab. It's the perfect pick and roll for game night. Sticks Express, fast, fresh, always a slam dunk. And hey, come see us at our Collierville location too.
Welcome back in, everybody. Donal Ware is going to join us in just a moment, but before we get to him, let's just take a quick look at some of our MEAC storylines before the kickoff of their conference 3-play slate. Let's start with North Carolina and South Carolina State. Looks like they are on a collision course. Mike Vick is struggling in year one. Is Morgan State a dark horse contender? And Delaware State's improvement under DeSean Jackson. Let's bring in cousin of the program, our cousin from Morgan State, Donal Ware, Box to Row poll curator, media and coaches. Just celebrated his 20-year anniversary hosting the Box to Row show. Catch him on Sirius XM and give him a good listen. Donal, man, did we miss a storyline?
No, I like those storylines. And I'm surprised, to be honest with you, with respect to Mike Vick and Norfolk State. I thought it would be the inverse of what we've seen from Delaware State. Yeah, I thought Delaware State may not be as good. But boy, I mean, if I had to give Coach of the Year honors right now, it would be Tremaine Jackson at Prairie View A&M and DeSean Jackson at, of course, Delaware State.
DeSean Jackson's first year at Delaware State has been nothing short of spectacular, Donald. And in Jackson's first year, 268 total points scored, 38 points per game. That leads the MEAC. 485.6 yards per game. That leads the MEAC. 325 rushing yards per game. Also leads the MEAC. 4 wins already on the season, 3-0 at home. If you take a look and you compare that to the previous 4 years, 214 total points scored. That's total for the entire season. That's the average through all 4 of those years. And they scored 234 points was the most that they scored in an entire season. 19 points per game average the past 4 years. 287 yards per game on the ground. 129 yards rushing per game. 3 wins per year is the average, with just 2 combined wins in 2023 and 2024. Donald, what's been the biggest change under DeSean Jackson?
I mean, it's a lot of it is really, I think, been him. A lot of it has been, he's got a really good coaching staff. You look at the running game, you mentioned, I mean, Delaware State leads FCS in rushing by a wide margin, probably by at least 50 yards. And the next team would be Jackson State. Clinton Portis is the running backs coach. So I just think it's a different mentality when you hear DeSean Jackson on the call. It's not a lot of coach speak. It's not a lot of coach speak. He tells it like it is, and I really like what he's done. So I think the main difference really, because he's playing with a lot of the same players, he's got a different program, but it's really DeSean Jackson, the difference in the program at Delaware State.
Donald, I mean, I felt the same way. In the segment before you came on, I said that this guy is not only the MEAC Coach of the Year so far, I think he's the front runner for maybe even, HBCU Coach of the Year and possibly even National Coach of the Year. You know, when you talk about the level of what was expected versus what's being delivered, and they don't look like they're a fluke at all when it comes to this kind of thing. They still may be a year away from contending in the MEAC for an actual championship, which brings me to my next question. North Carolina Central looks like something happened earlier in this season where they flipped a switch, and now they're back to their dominance again. Like on both sides of the ball, they figured out the offense, they got through some of the quarterback transition, and now they look like a team that just won't be denied. What have they done over these last couple of weeks to really turn this thing around and look like that dominant team that's destined for the Celebration Bowl again?
Yeah, I think they've done some of the little things. I mean, Trey Oliver has mentioned it on the calls previous week because I've asked him, well, what's sort of the difference with Walker Harris now if you look at him at the last 3 or 4 games opposed to before? He said it's not a whole lot. We're catching the football a lot. So I think offensively, look, this is the North Carolina Central and Jackson State are the 2 best teams in HBCU football. I've had a chance to see North Carolina Central up close and personal. They're excellent in the trenches on both sides of the football. Walker Harris, the quarterback's been excellent. Chris Mosley is good. And by the way, Eagles have been set by injuries. But as Trey Oliver's mentioned, next man up mentality, and even that defensive front for North Carolina Central. And I think that defensive front, we can talk a little bit about this, is going to give Delaware State some problems in the running game. They are 8 deep. They remind me of the old A&T fronts back in the day with blue veterans when you build SBS type of defensive front. So I just think North Carolina Central has been, ever since the New Hampshire loss, which at home, which I think was an embarrassing loss, quite frankly, you just have been on another level. They've taken it to another level. And I really think it started with the little things.
Donal, with Mike Vick, with this being his first year, what do you think he needs to do to end this year on a good note? Or what do you think he should be doing to prepare for next season?
Yeah, I mean, it's been tough. I got to tell you. And by the way, congrats to Valley for winning.
Appreciate you. Valley by 50.
but honestly, Valley is not played badly this year. It's just, I think Buckley's doing some good things. But with respect to Mike, I'm surprised, to be honest with you, that thing about they've been in close games. He's kind of preached that he just needs to go over the hump, stop making mistakes. A lot of mistakes that Norfolk State's made. So I'm expecting a little bit of a better second half. I don't think he begins at homecoming in South Carolina State, who's really, really good. But I think if you look at Otto Kuntz and what he's done from quarterback position, if he can raise it to another level. Of course, from a recruiting standpoint, they're going to be able, meaning the Spartans going to be able to get some recruits in. But I think Mike Vick is doing what he can. He's been dealt a hand maybe that wasn't the greatest. He's got some talent, but it may not have been the greatest hand. So I think he's, he and his staff are doing some things in terms of recruiting right now to get ready for next season. But it's still a MEAC season. I mean, bottom line is, if you win 5 games, you win the MEAC. So that's what I think Mike and his staff is looking at with South Carolina State on Saturday.
Donal Ware, host of Boxer Row radio program on Sirius XM, curator of the Boxer Row Media and Coaches Poll, which ranks all of the HBCUs, also D2 Coaches Poll and Media Poll as well. Donal, we'll get you out of here on this one. South Carolina State, real good from the looks of things. North Carolina Central looks to be real good as well. I thought Howard was a team to keep an eye on in the MEAC, but they went out there and lost to a Tennessee State team that before that game I think was winless, if I remember correctly. Or doesn't have very many wins on the season. Who outside of North Carolina Central and South Carolina State, who could legitimately contend for a MEAC title this season?
Yeah, I think it's Del State. I was on you. I'm an MSU grad. I just MSU hasn't figured out the quarterback position as of yet. That has been an issue for Morgan State. So to me, it's got to be Delaware State. Right now, I think it's North Carolina Central's conference to win. I've had a chance to see North Carolina Central and South Carolina State up front. South Carolina State lost a lot from last year. I think has some flaws, including at the quarterback position. It's not the same running game we've seen in the past. I mean, but when you lose what Tennisberry has lost, you can expect that. But that defense is really, really good. And I think that's going to keep South Carolina State in this thing. But to me, it's got to be Delaware State. If it's any other team other than North Carolina Central or South Carolina State, it's got to be Delaware State, because Delaware State can run the football and has won some games. You talk about being 4-3. Delaware State could easily be 5-2 so far this season. Went toe-to-toe with Monmouth, by the way, also a top FCS program. So to me, it's got to be Delaware State outside of South Carolina State.
Donal, thank you so much for taking some time and joining us, man. We appreciate you.
Kyra downstairs cheering. You can see Kyra downstairs smiling. I see it all the way from here, and we're not even on camera with her.
Donal, thank you so much, man. We appreciate it. Take care.
Anytime, guys. You got it.
Donal Ware, curator of the Boxer Row polls. Check him out, Sirius XM, and on ESPN Radio as well. On the other side, Ronni went down to Valley. She went home, baby. We got a tremendous video from Ronnie's trip to Valley's homecoming. We'll also talk about some coaching changes happening around the SWAC, and we'll take a look at the polls for this week as well, right here on HBCU Huddle in the Built Ford Tough Studios on Grind City Media. Grind City Media. Why do I want to make it a radio station all of a sudden?
DeSean Jackson has a message for y'all. Jaron, say it now.
What?
It's the best show in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trip. When I showed up at the event last night, he goes, "You got the biggest show in the world." And I said, "No, I really don't." And he goes, "To me, you do. I see you every day." I asked him why he doesn't just walk up here, and he's like, "Because I don't want you to be able to prepare." I was like, all right.
The Chris Vernon Show, live on weekdays at noon on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
You ready? I've been ready. What are we waiting for?
Did you see the end of Ace's Storm? Let me play it out for you. Storm get the ball back, and it's Gabby Williams, and oh God, you'll never know. We'll never know. A hell of a way to say you lost. Lights are out, take the ball, go home, or don't take the ball because your season is over.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt, live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
I had dinner last night with Grizzlies head coach Tomas Isolo, and that was a pleasant experience. It is not hard to understand how a franchise could fall in love with the idea of him running the basketball team. If there would have been a camera on our conversation last night and I could just replay it for you, you would walk away incredibly impressed.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Yo, what's happening, y'all? It's Ronni. They done got me out the office, and they finally let me come down to Itabena. We are now here at my alma mater, Mississippi Valley State University, where I'm going to show y'all what it's like for a real HBCU homecoming. Not on Lynch Street, not at Alcorn, only down here at Itabena, Mississippi.
What does homecoming mean to you?
Coming back, coming back home, getting to meet all my friends, my family, my line sisters, my sorors, Yeah, just coming back, enjoying the family atmosphere. Valley is very known, we're known for our culture, our tradition, so coming back and getting to experience that with good people and family.
This is where we came from. This is what gave us the route to where we're at now.
This is where it all started. Every year, so grateful to be alive, to come back every year to fellowship and reunite with everybody. I love Mississippi Valley State University. You just seen the Mean Green Marching Machine, the best band in the swag, the best band in the world, you know what I mean? Here with one of my favorite cues, we got Chief Redman. He gonna forever be Chief.
Valley did a lot to prepare me for life and this, that, and other, so it's always good to come back. But as far as you are concerned, now you've been a basketball player, I watch you grow, I watch you mature from a freshman to a senior. The leadership that you possess on the basketball court, your growth, that was just amazing.
Here with the Memphis Alumni Chapter, a chapter who supported me during my undergrad years.
We've been doing that for several years. We partnered with the North Mississippi Grill, and we just feed anybody come by, and hopefully from that, we gain, they come through be part of our chapter and make our chapter grow. And that turn, we get more money back to the university.
We are supporting the HBCU, trying to raise funds and try to inspire these young kids to come here, get that education they need, and this is where it's at, right here. That's what we're all about.
We are now just a couple minutes right before tip-off. I done showed y'all what it's like to come to Valley for HBCU homecoming. We done ate good. We done seen a lot of love. I done seen some people that I haven't seen in years. Just getting that family orientation back. We finna go support the Delta Devils. We finna go show some love on the football field.
Oh, y'all just got a chance to experience what it's like to be at Valley. Just a little glimpse of it. I think it really doesn't show. Like it's a feeling that you gotta be there. You gotta be present. It was so good to see the alumni. It was so good to see some friends, family. We had some good time. I ate some gator. Somebody cooked some gator. The Q's cooking gator. It was so fun. I was over here about to tear up, man. Yeah. Oh, I love Valley. I got so many memories. I've grown so much. And just to go back, support the team, and just to see how much Valley's grown. Like, it's not the same campus I used to go on. Like, the student union is getting fixed up. We getting a new baseball facility. Like, they putting some money into Valley. I just hope we continue to elevate and, be the best SWAC school in the whole wide world.
Hey.
I'm excited.
The SWAC is international now.
Yes.
Phenomenal job. You did a great job going back home and really showcasing and showing the HBCU Huddle family and everybody, what it means to come from Mississippi Valley State. That university means everything to you. And I could tell by the video. Shout out to Courtney Williams for for putting the video together. He's always doing our videos. He was with CJ down in Jackson as well too. Man, we got a nice catalog building. We got a nice catalog of videos taking you guys onto these campuses. Great job. My favorite part, when you went under the tent, my old school dude had the dress shoes with no socks. That's a Valley player right there. The hard dress shoes.
It was a couple of them out there.
With no socks, man. That's how you get down.
Yeah, no, it was fun. It was y'all. I wish y'all could be down there. Like, it was so many like old school people with the libations. Y'all.
Next year we're gonna talk. This season's got to end. But when this season ends, we're gonna come together and talk. Because I want to get to Valley with you for homecoming. Yes. I want to get y'all with me for a Southern Heritage Classic.
Okay.
We're gonna find a couple of everybody
exclusive. The HBCU Huddle team.
The huddle fam.
The whole team.
Kyra. Ain't no naps. We not taking no naps during homecoming.
Wake your ass up early and let's go.
You better drink a Red Bull or some coffee.
Tell her again. Southern Mike made a coaching change. Coach Graves is out. Coach McNair is in Southern Jaguars this season, 2025 season, 1-6. Outscored 224-58. Every loss by 17 or more points. Did last in the SWAC in total offense, scoring, and offensive efficiency. I saw this. It was like they were just in the SWAC championship game.
Leave that up. Leave that graphic up.
How could you let this man go? Give him a season to try and get back.
What?
And then I did some research and saw this is like, oh, this is not good.
Man, I don't think hey, listen. First of all, your graphics work and your research is phenomenal. Like, this is the second time in the show you just said, you know what, we're gonna talk about this, and you made it seem like we was just gonna talk about it.
But
you got facts behind it.
He pulling receipts.
I'm trying to make it real casual. It's not casual if you guys keep acknowledging
it. And this is how you know CJ put his special touch on it. I've never seen a graphic use the word dead last. Last is fine, but no, you had to go.
They did last.
We know who ain't at the bottom no more.
So I know that's you. I know that's your signature on there because you wrote it like you say it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dead last in the SWAC, man. This has been an embarrassing season, and I also wish Valley would have found a way to finish them off and really put, because Valley should have won that game, and Southern escaped it. But I don't wish anybody to get fired, man. Graves is a good guy. He's a good man. He's been in the pipeline in Southern for a long time, been around HBCUs for a long time. But Southern University is not going to accept what they've been putting on the field. They didn't accept it from Dawson Odoms when it started to turn the other way. Pete Richardson never got it to that point where it was that bad. And now as you move forward, man, you got to find somebody that's the right man for the job, the right man for the culture, and someone who understands what it's like to be in Baton Rouge and coaching at Southern. And I really think Fred McNair is getting the interim tag, But I think he's going to make a strong case to hold that job.
I agree with you wholeheartedly, Mike. I remember one of the things 2 seasons ago, one of the highlights of that year was what Southern did in the Bayou Classic. And letting go of, I believe it was Coach Dooley at the time.
Dooley, yeah.
Graves comes in as an interim. They get the win over Grambling State. They hire him. It's like, oh, they are riding high. I just don't know about how good he's going to, how good a job he's going to do. 8-5 last year, won the SWAC West, got to a SWAC championship game. It's like, oh, Southern's got something cooking now. And then to see it kind of come apart like this is, it's, I don't want to say sad, but it is sad, man, because that was something that I was looking forward to seeing continue to progress in a more positive fashion. But if you're getting outscored 224-58 on the season, like that, it's going to be hard for you to keep your job, especially at a place like Southern. I agree with you on that. Let's take a look.
Hold on. One more thing real quick before we move on, though. The thing about Graves, though, is that, sometimes, man, when you're the good, and I hate, I don't want to misuse this analogy, but there's a good cop, bad cop type thing, right?
Yeah.
He's always been the good cop. He's nice, right? The play, like when you're not establishing that toughness and that level of accountability, then you have a lot of disciplinary issues. That's been a problem at Southern. Discipline on and off the field. And he hasn't been able to get that right. And you got to get somebody in there that's going to clean that up and get that right.
Fred McNair is a great start. So let's see what he does with the interim tag. I'm with you, Mike. Let's take a look at the polls and the ballot, the polls and my ballot before we get out of here. Jackson State 1, North Carolina Central 2, Alabama State 3, South Carolina State 4, Prairie View A&M 5. Delaware State jumps up to 6. Texas Southern is at 7. Benedict at 8. Virginia Union 9. Howard 10. They fall down to 10 after that loss to Tennessee State. And just a couple of spots behind Howard, Ronni.
Mississippi Valley.
Just like 9 or 20 spots.
Because you saw how she was looking at you.
I'm so looking. I'm looking to see that
Ronni, what you got?
MVSU.
What problem you got with that poll right there? With that ballot?
I'm cool with it. I still want Alabama State to be above, to go number 2. I wouldn't be upset about that. But North Carolina, I mean, they're just a really, really great team. But overall, I don't think Howard should be on the list anymore after they lost to TSU. Not to say nothing about TSU, Reggie, I love you. I love you.
Hopping forward.
But nah, I don't think they should be number 10. If Howard wasn't on the list, Mike, who would you put on the list, or who would your honorable mention be?
Albany doing my damn job.
Albany State.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
Albany
working
State.
hard.
Hey, you gave her the mic and a camera operator and sent her to Valley.
You did.
You called for it, man.
You did.
I just said, all right, cool, let's do it. She deserves it. Let's go down there. She done saw your video at Jackson State and said, you know what? I got the big 6 domino. I'm about to play it on them.
I'm just saying, y'all brought me here for a reason.
She done dolled up. CJ, you didn't doll up for her, CJ.
Let's throw up the Foster media poll. Like Mike talking like I got some sort of pool up here. Jackson State 1, North Carolina Central 2, Alabama State 3, South Carolina State 4, Prairie View A&M 5, Virginia Union's in at 6, Johnson C. Smith 7, Albany State 8, Benedict 9, Delaware State 10. That's the media poll for this week. Coming up on the other side, we're going to do our Pick 6 favorite Brandy and Monica songs. I'll tell you why we're making that the Pick 6 this week on the other side, right here on HBCU Huddle in the Built For It Tough studios on Grind City Media.
I had dinner last night with Grizzlies head coach Tomas Isalo, and that was a pleasant experience. It is not hard to understand how a franchise could fall in love with the idea of him running the basketball team. If there would have been a camera on our conversation last night and I could just replay it for you, you would walk away incredibly impressed.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Nate Bargatze.
Look, I say a lot of dumb stuff. I try to keep it in front of large groups. Seems to go better that way.
Big Dumb Eyes World Tour.
When you say something dumb one-on-one, it's a lot for that person. I'll say it, then I can just feel that they feel the weight of my life on their shoulders.
Tickets and info at NateBargatze.com. Don't miss the Big Dumb Eyes World Tour. Nate Bargatze.
DeSean Jackson has a message for y'all. Jaron, say it now.
What?
It's the best show in the world.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, Trip. When I showed up at the event last night, he goes, "You got the biggest show in the world." And I said, "No, I really don't." And he goes, "To me, you do. I see you every day." I asked him why he doesn't just walk up here, and he's like, "Because I don't want you to be able to prepare." I was like,
The Chris Vernon Show, live on weekdays at noon on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Did you see the end of Ace's Storm? Let me play it out for you. Storm get the ball back, and it's Gabby Williams, and oh God, you'll never know. We'll never know. A hell of a way to say, you lost. Lights are out, take the ball, go home, or don't take the ball because your season is over.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt, live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Ronni, you all right? Welcome back into HBCU.
Because I forgot all about that.
How do you forget about that? That's why he had to leave.
I see why.
Brandy and Monica are coming to FedEx Forum, Mike, October 30th. That's just next week. We got a great pick six for you in honor of Brandy and Monica coming through the Boys Mind Tour. I'm touring right now. We're going to do our 6 favorite Brandy and or Monica songs. Mike, you can get things started for us, baby.
I'm going to get things started, but make sure you get your tickets to FedEx Forum for that show. That's a big-time show. Listen, we've had some ups and downs with these shows coming through, but this one is looking like it's going to be staying there to stay. Almost Doesn't Count, Brandy. Love that song from that standpoint. I'm going to alternate my 6. 5, For You I Will, Monica for sure. That's a beautiful song. Number 4, Missing You, Brandy. She was joined by, this was on the Set It Off soundtrack. So my girl Gladys Knight took it home with the vocals on the hook. 3, Before You Walk Out of My Life. Monica, man, her first album was her best album to me. Her very first one, Miss Thing. Number 2, Sitting in My Room from the Wait and Exhale soundtrack. That's a big time jam with some nice music. And then Why I Love You So Much. Like, Monica did her thing on that song. She was very young when she recorded that, but that was a very mature sound for her on that one.
Very young when she recorded that. Very young when she recorded Before You Walk Out of My Life.
Same
also.
album. Same album.
Like that
Miss Thing. Miss Thing.
Now I'm talking about how young she was. I was all of like 8 listening to these songs. But as an older person, as I aged and then started listening to them, it was, this song is beautiful.
Yeah. Shelf life on them.
And man, the shelf life is incredible. I'll go next. I got Don't Take It Personal, Monica.
Good.
That is just, Ronni knows what's going on with that song, right? Like sometimes it's just one of them days, dog.
Can't take it personal.
Don't take it personal, man.
Please
just
don't.
shut the hell up and get the hell away, dog. I love you, but just be quiet. 5, Have You Ever? Have you ever? That's one of those great slow ballads that Brandy has. 4, Broken Hearted by Brandy. I like that. Love that song.
Is that Brandy and Wanye?
There is a Brandy and Wanye version, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Both of them, I forgot all about that version, but yes, that version is incredible as well. Number 3 for me, Before You Walk Out of My Life. Sometimes breakups just happen. It's it sucks. Everybody gets broken up when you get broken hearted, but sometimes there's nothing you can do but say, hey, listen, no disrespect, still love you, but we just can't continue to do this. And I think that song does a great job of conveying that sort of feeling and emotion. Angel of Mine.
That's a good one.
Oh, I love Angel of Mine so very, very
That's
much.
a very good one, yeah.
And Full Moon. I ain't even gonna front. Ain't even gonna lie. Said you walked up in the club. Like I love that part of the song.
Okay.
That's my jam. I enjoy Full Moon as well. This was a tough list to do. I left off and maybe somebody has it on their list, Kyra or Ronni. I left off Monica First Night, and I left off a couple of Brandy songs that I really put it down. I'm down. You gonna follow? I left that off also.
You know that's on my list.
Man,
bring it up. My list. Bring it up.
She couldn't wait to go.
I sure could. First of all, y'all, I did not put no Monica songs on here because I misread the text and I thought it was all Brandy songs. So please excuse me.
Blame
Monica,
it on the libations and the homecoming.
Please, I'm still recovering. But Monica, I love you, but this is all Brandy. Should I go Brandy? It was an amazing song. At number 5, Missing You, another brand. Well, all these again are Brandy songs, but Missing You on this movie Set It Off. It just captured everything. Yeah, it was just.
Find a way to get through.
Here we go. At number 4, Put It Down.
Put it down. You
I
gonna
told
fall in
you,
love.
come on now. I'm putting it down. You gonna fall in love. I'm putting it down. Now you fall like, hey, that's my jam. Number 3, Everything I Do It For You. It's such a like her voice in this song. It take me back to not when it was made because I wasn't born, but it take me back. It take me back.
But that goes to Mike's point about the longevity of both of these women's songs.
Absolutely. Like when you want to listen to R&B, you go back to Brandy, Monica, and just all those older R&B songs. But Have You Ever, of course, is a classic. Got to put that on there. And then number 1, I cannot believe y'all didn't put that on there. The Boy Is Mine. You got to put that on there.
Listen, I was alive and of age, and somebody who this song I think was like not necessarily targeted towards, but made for. I was supposed to enjoy it. They played Ronni. They played the hell out of this song. I couldn't escape it. That's why it's not on my list. I just grew so tired of hearing. Pit on BET is on. Pit on TRL on MTV
it's such a good
is
song.
on. It was everywhere. It ran.
That boy is.
It ran that summer, and it was to the point. I don't watch award shows anymore because of this song. I felt like this song was the song of the year. Even though I was annoyed with it, I was like, oh, this is the best song of the year, surely. And I remember watching the Grammys, and they gave it to Celine Dion, My Heart Will Go On. They gave it to her. I was like, oh, okay. All right, I see what this is. You guys just don't respect me. You don't respect me in my views. So I just stopped watching award shows after that.
Hey, before we get to Kyra's real quick, though, like, who comes out first? Do they alternate? You guys have been following their tour, right?
Yeah.
Who comes on first between those two?
That part I don't know. I always catch a clip of one or the other, but I would imagine they would alternate and then
you would think together, right?
Boy Is Mine.
Or they transition together and then go. Yeah.
Are y'all going to the show?
I'm gonna try to go. I know my crew gonna try to go.
I'm broke. I just got back from Orlando, dog. Like I can't do anything but sit in my house and put my hands in my lap. Maybe I can turn on the light. But I would love
you better
to get
swipe
there.
your badge and sneak up in
get me fired.
the service elevator. The service elevator. You know what I'm saying?
Kyra's list.
I want to be the one to say it.
Still standing, Monica. That's a good one. That was one that was almost on mine. Number 5, So Gone.
Over you. That's my jam, Kyra.
My mama sang that so much it annoys me. Number 4, Angel of Mine.
Good one.
Beautiful song. Number 3, Have You Ever?
Sure. Overlap.
Number 2, Broken Hearted.
Overlap. Good one.
And number 1, Almost Doesn't Count.
Yep.
Those are good ones. I think we all got the same musical taste.
Great show, man. That tells you it's gonna be a good show. When you got all they got to do is stick to those songs.
Just stick to the OG songs. That's it. Nothing else. Don't go outside of that.
And there's more that we did not
name.
It's a lot more. There's a whole lot more that we did not name. Those are 2 of the faces of 90s R&B. My first cassette tape, showing you my age, my first cassette tape was Brandy.
A cassette tape?
Yes.
That's the thing that you really
Oh my goodness. CJ, take us home. Take us home.
Y'all, I'm not the only one who's watching this that don't know what a cassette tape is. The people want to know. It's not the big CD. Is it the VCR?
The VCR? No, it's not. It's not a record.
It's the mixtape joint.
Yes, you're right. It's the rectangular joint with the thing in it.
Yeah, you put it in the boom box.
It's shaped like
this. Okay. Like the little plastic
thing.
We
gotta go, y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out with us this week. Enjoy the games. We'll be back next week. For Mike, for Ronni, I'm CJ. Everybody take care. Ronni don't know what a daggone cassette tape is.